I would like to show you how the debate and resolution feature in Civic works and what does that mean for voting and governance. So, if you were to log into Civic, this is what you're going to see. Your feed will be divided into four components. Global is where anybody who posts in global, so people from all over the world will be able to see the post. People who post in country will only be able to see the feed from their country, be it Nepal, India, Russia, China. So that effectively means that there cannot be any um, propaganda operations from other nation states. And that means that users now have complete digital sovereignty, right? Sovereignty. So your feed gets divided into your city part, your country, and for the world. And then there is communities. But I want to cover only debate and resolution. We have created other videos in the past where you can watch how the feed works, how the posting works. But let's just get to debate. So there are five types of debate. You need the title, you need to talk about what this debate is about, right? You state the core claim or anything, and there are five types you can choose from here: hybrid, open argument map, side by side, round based, or live debate, right? As this is in beta version, a few of them still require optimization, but the best one is hybrid thread plus graph. You can select how many participants you want and then create a debate accordingly. I will show you some of the debates that exist. So for example, this is one of the debates that exist, and there are multiple debates that exist. Let me just walk you through one of the hybrid debates so that we understand how argument mapping works properly. Okay, so how does argument mapping work? This is important to understand, and let me just find one. So this one, okay, world map. Why is the world map so weird, and etc. etc. It's just a random debate. Okay, so this is how you can uh, basically create a debate. People can take part in it, can vote on the arguments, and if you have created the argument yourself, you can map the relationship between your argument and other arguments. And if the debate is closed, you can start a new branch, right? So for each debate, a local graph gets created. Depending on how the arguments were used, you can see the polarization, what each comment does, etc. etc. And then what happens is that each of these arguments get mapped into a knowledge galaxy, right? So let me show it to you. This is the for topic wise, it gets mapped and as a galaxy with all relations, and you can see there are different node sizes that depends on how many support it got and what are the relations with a said argument with other arguments. So all of that you can see, and this helps. What this is a feature so that you can use arguments separately, the top arguments from people around the world in topics that you care about, with research evidences, files, etc., in resolution. For example, I will just take something about Kasol. If I want to search, it's just a place. So I go here, I see that there are a couple of places, and then I can see what kind of arguments are there, and which debates they were used in, which graph exists for that, etc. etc. Right? So that's how debate work. Now let me show you how resolution work. Resolution basically in your area, in your community, local area, city, state, whatever, you can create a resolution. Now resolution, what type of resolution is it? Is it, are you trying to create a policy? Are you trying to amend an existing policy? Are you trying to clarify something, or are you going to summarize something? So you can decide, and then decide the voting deadline, etc., etc. Create one. Let's say in Nepal, dogs should be well treated. All animals are conscious and need our kindness. What happens now is that people can in Nepal can vote on this. Okay, and the creator can add the best arguments from the argument galaxy cluster that we saw earlier, right? So here is one of these, right? Dogs should be well trained. You should be well treated. So if you were the let me see if we can go here and check it out once. And so here is another, let's say here, yeah, we go inside and add an argument. This is what you're going to see. And let's say for uh, dogs, if something exists, okay, so it already exists, right? So we have already used it. Let's say there's something else. Let's just say you're talking about Kasol, so you will see what arguments exist, and on the basis of the ranking you will get suggestions to add them. And then people will have to read your resolution, the arguments inside of it, and then before voting there will be certain set of questions that will be asked of them on whether they have understood what this resolution was about before voting, and then they can vote. Once everybody has voted, right, and the voting is finished and it's closed, you can find your representative in your local area. You will get an email with the resolution, the complete information of the resolution with all the votes um, noted down, right? And you will also get the information of your representative here in the resolution button. As of now, in the later iterations, the representatives themselves will be on Civic, so this part will become much easier. You will just have to click a button and send your resolution to the representative. But as of now, you will be able to see your local representative, and then you will be able to send them the resolution. And Civic will keep a track of your resolution, where whether anything happened on it through representatives. That's how Civic is trying to decentralize governance and voting across the planet. So effectively, you can now vote on any issues with your community, with your local citizens, and share it with your local representative, or Indian representative, or national representative, anybody, right? So, yeah, I hope you got a bit of clarity.